Alright, people been asking me to do a video on how to quit smoking weed, so here it is. Doesn't matter if you've been smoking for 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 5 days. Doesn't matter. What you gotta do is fully commit to it. Get it into your head that you're fully done with it. You're never gonna smoke it again. Not on the weekends, not in the evenings, not in the future. It's done. Get it out of your life. Don't be around it. Don't be around people who are smoking. I was smoking for about 12, 13 years, every single day. I had a few breaks in between here and there, but for the majority of the time, I was smoking every day. I would smoke under any circumstance. When I was happy, when I was sad, when I was angry, when I was in school, when I was at work, when I went to a theme park. Just under any circumstance, I would give myself a reason to smoke. It didn't matter what I was doing. Weed is coming with me. No matter what I was doing. And that was just the norm. That was just how life was. Weed was everywhere around me. Everyone around me was smoking. Everything I would do involved smoking. Doesn't matter what I was doing. That's just how it was. So when your life is like that, when your life has been around weed and you're smoking every day, it's very hard to quit. It's very fucking hard to quit. You can't just be living the same lifestyle and think you're gonna quit. You can't go to the same locations, be around the same people, be doing the same things and think you're gonna quit smoking. It's not gonna fucking work. If you want to quit smoking, you have to change your whole fucking lifestyle. You have to. Like, you can quit smoking for a while with the same lifestyle, but you're always gonna fall back into it. And when it comes to quitting smoking, you have to fully commit to it. You have to fully commit to it and say never again. That's the best chance you got. And you got to go cold turkey. It's pretty simple. The way I'm going to explain it is pretty simple and pretty straightforward. Stop being around people who are smoking. Any weed essentials, any fucking Rizzlers, any grinders, anything you got around you that involves smoking, get rid of it. You have to understand the damage smoking's causing to your health. You have to understand the damage smoking's causing to your future. Like, the damage it's causing to your brain. The smoking thing is dying out. It's not as popular as it used to fucking be, for a reason. Everybody wants to quit smoking. Everybody on the planet at some point in their life has told themselves, I need to quit smoking. Everybody has said that, and if you deny that, then you're lying. So that just proves and shows it's no fucking good for you. Does anybody say, I need to quit going to the gym? Does anybody say I need to quit eating healthy? Nobody says that. Because it's the fucking correct thing to do. So if you really want to be successful with quitting smoking weed, the best chance you got with it is going cold turkey. Fully kicking it out of your life altogether. Like, when you try and ease off of smoking weed, like, you're still smoking it. You're still fucking smoking it. Like, people who say, oh, I'm just going to ease off smoking weed. I'm just going to smoke once a week. You're still smoking it. You're still thinking about it throughout the whole week until that smoke day comes and you're like, oh, I can finally smoke today. You've been waiting on that all week. You need to get away from it. You have to stop thinking about it. Like, you have to stop looking forward to it. It's going to be hard in the beginning, yes, but you're making your life harder keeping it in your life. You're making your life harder just living with regret, living with shame, just not being motivated to do anything else. There's so much more in life than just fucking smoking weed. There's so much more in life than just smoking weed. Trust me, I was smoking it for 10 years plus, like I told you. Under any circumstance, I was smoking it. Going to clubs and bars and drinking with my eyes looking bloodshot red in the bar. You're killing your confidence when you smoke weed. You don't look good when you smoke weed. You look like shit. You're killing your brain cells. You're making your life way harder. You're making it so hard to hit simple targets in your life when you smoke weed. That's what you're doing. You're just causing massive problems for your future self, smoking weed. Like, only weak people depend on substances. Only the fucking weak depend on substances. If you were strong, if you was really a strong man, you wouldn't need to depend on any substances. You wouldn't be taking any substances. Weed used to be cool. It's not fucking cool anymore. It's not cool anymore because people are realizing how much it's delaying you making progress in your life, how much it's slowing you down. You're the only one who knows what you want out of life. If you want to quit smoking weed, you have to man the fuck up and quit. There's no trick to it. Like, my videos are straightforward. I'm telling you how you have to quit. You just have to grow some fucking balls and quit. There's no fucking method. You just quit. You need to want more out of life. That's it. It's straightforward. You need to stop being around it. Stop being around people who smoke it. Stop going to events and places where people are smoking it. You have to shift your mindset. It's hard to quit smoking weed. Like I said, I know it's hard for everybody. But if you want to be hard, you got to do what's hard. Like, you have to understand what you really want in your life, where you really want to be in your life. And is weed going to help you get there? If the answer's no, fucking quit smoking it then. That's it. That's all you got to do. Like, don't you want to be the best version of yourself? Don't you want more for yourself? You deserve the most out of life. Like, if you want to live a complete life, weed isn't involved in it. Getting high ain't involved. Weed's a fucking drug. Like, the shit people be smoking these days, it's a fucking hard drug. Like, weed's powerful. Like, that shit will have you slumped. You have to think, why are you smoking weed? Are you smoking to escape reality? Are you smoking because you've had a hard day? Are you smoking because you're stressed? If you're smoking weed because you're stressed, that means you have problems to fucking solve. Like, I'm just giving you the most honest and the most effective way on how to quit smoking weed. There's no step 1, step 2, step 3. You just fucking quit cold turkey and that's it. You drop it and say no more. It's a discipline thing. You just have to have discipline and realize what the weed's doing to you. Realize you're not sticking to simple targets in your life because you keep getting high every day. You wake up in the morning and you're thinking about smoking weed today. Running away from reality. We have things we have to fucking take care of. We got responsibilities. You can't be high all day. That's loser shit. You have to realize how much of a fucking loser you are smoking weed, thinking about smoking weed. It's waste man shit. Weed ain't what it used to be fucking 20, 30 years ago. Weed's way stronger now. That shit will knock your dome off. You have to quit smoking it, especially if you're smoking all that strong shit these people are smoking today. If you don't want to quit smoking weed, don't quit smoking weed then. Don't watch my videos. Don't listen to me. My videos are for people who want to quit smoking. If you don't want to quit smoking, don't watch my videos. Like, I'm telling you the most effective way. I'm telling you the way I done it. Like, you will relapse a few times when you try and quit smoking weed. But that's a part of the process. That's a part of the process. Like, you have to allow the process to happen. Don't fucking beat yourself up if you relapse. Just learn from it and just get right back on track. You have to fully commit to it. You just have to say you're done. You have to shift your mindset. You have to change what you do in your day. You have to exchange that bad habit for a good habit. You have to bring in good habits to your life when you let the bad ones go. Like, that's what you have to do. You can't fucking quit smoking weed and live the exact same lifestyle. You can't be around the same people. Like, I'm not here to get all scientific and tell you what it does to your body and your blood cells. I'm not here for that. I'm just telling you how to fucking quit. When you smoke weed and you have important things to do in your day, but you're high, you're just making it way harder to get these simple tasks done. You're making it way harder. You become antisocial. Like, you don't want to fucking see people. You don't want to talk to people because you don't look great. People can see it in your eyes when you're high. Like, they just see it in your eyes. If you want more out of life, if you want to be the best version of yourself, you have to fucking let it go. Stop sacrificing what you really want out of life just for what you want now. Just for some quick gratification. It's a discipline thing. It all starts with discipline. It all starts with that core discipline. Like, if you want to smoke weed and you're trying to quit, you're not going to quit. You're just not going to quit. You have to train your brain to actually want to quit. You have to train your brain and understand the fucking damage it's causing to your life. You have to want to quit. If you don't want it bad enough, you're not going to be able to quit. If you keep saying, oh, I'm going to quit, and you're not fucking making any changes to your lifestyle, you're never going to quit. You have to fucking really want it. You have to make changes to your lifestyle. You have to stop being in locations around people who fucking smoke all the time. You're gonna get tempted every day to smoke and pick up that cigarette again. Someone's gonna piss you off, you're gonna want to smoke. You're gonna feel depressed, you're gonna want to smoke. And they're the times where the discipline has to kick in. Like, you're gonna get temptations all the time. I still get temptations sometimes to pick up the alcohol, to smoke weed, to smoke cigarettes again. I get temptations all the time, but I don't allow them temptations to take me under. You have to think where you want your life to be 10 years down the line from now. Do you still want to be battling this weed addiction 10 years down the line from now? Even next year, do you still want to be battling it next year? It's all on you at the end of the day. Like I say all the fucking time, only you can do it. No one's going to do it for you. You have to man up. It's all discipline at the end of the day. If you got weed problems, drug problems, alcohol problems, anger problems, It all stems back to discipline. You have to be fucking disciplined in all aspects. One of the biggest problems I hear from people is, I can't get to sleep at night without smoking weed. I'm like, you fucking pussy. Yes, you can. You're gonna fall asleep eventually. You're gonna fall asleep eventually. You can't stay up for 2-3 days straight, can you? So you're gonna fall asleep eventually. Just as long as you stay away from the weed, you will get used to it. And when you start fatiguing yourself enough throughout the day, when you start going to the gym, putting in effort on your business, putting in effort into things that actually benefit your life, trust me, you will fall asleep because you've been fatiguing yourself enough throughout the day. So you will get tired and you'll realize, oh shit, I was just being a bitch. I didn't need weed to go sleep. It's like you've been smoking weed for so long, you've had it in your life for so long that you're dependent on it. So you feel like you can't do things without it. The longer you stay away from it, the easier it gets to stay away from it. Like, it's that simple. You just have to be fully committed to quitting smoking weed. There's no fucking guide. You just quit. You just get it out of your life. I can't pull it any more simple. You just do it. All the accomplishments you want to make in your life, half of them you ain't gonna hit if you're smoking weed. But all of them you will hit if you quit smoking weed. You will hit all of them. Especially if weed's the only substance you take and you get rid of the weed. Woo! You'll be killing it in life. You ain't got to worry about alcohol, cocaine, pills, no other drug. Weed's your only fucking problem. Try being hooked on cocaine. Try being hooked on alcohol. Try being hooked on other drugs people take. And you're complaining about weed? You can't kick a little bit of weed out of your life? Come on. Like, you really have to put your head down and be focused on your tasks that you set out for yourself in life. You really have to kick the negative habits out and start bringing in the positive ones. The positive ones, you're always going to end up falling off. You're always going to be back and forth playing the hopscotch with the positive habits in your life if the negative ones still remain in your life. Get them ones out and you can move forward with nothing holding you back.